Hello and welcome to Naija's Geeking Out, your favorite comic book podcast with a Naija twist. We're back, guys, and today you've got two of the regular Netflix watchers saying next season again for their team that has bottled it yet again this year, this season, 20 years.
I found my
The
voice.
longest
again.
running series on English television. Well done, guys. Well done for proving us right again. And thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us. This- Welcome, guys.
why is Tunde laughing?
Today, can you do a proper comic book intro, please?
No, it's good.
This
is good. We can keep going. Let's keep going.
This is what happens when you miss the podcast episodes and you just skip podcast for like a week to go on vacation. You miss the news, newly stated rules and guidelines. Yes.
Thank you.
No, he didn't. He missed what he missed censorship. You guys censored me. You guys censored me completely.
I listened, please. Let's revisit that, please. Let's Okay, guys. So anyway, how goes it, man? How are you guys dealing with them?
This is a comic book podcast that talks about comic books and comic book movies related topics. Anything else is out of scope and out of bounds. So can we focus on what we came here to do? Our audience, they demand quality from us, please.
Today,
Yes.
I like how you're being professional about this.
Yeah.
What is in scope is in scope. What is out of scope is out of scope.
Yeah.
But there's all those people who try to creep things in that are not asked
Don't worry.
for.
The next release.
Next,
the next
no,
release.
no. So okay, no. You know what, guys? Okay, let's agree with them. Next season, we'll behave ourselves. No, we'll roll this next season.
Listen,
Why you laughing?
Okay.
We've spent 3 minutes already on this topic. Can we now move to what we came here for?
Yeah, okay. Comic book.
Yes.
Comic book. So
Comic
guys,
books,
we've got
thank
two
you.
trailers today. We've got 2 trailers today and a comic book discussion. Off of one of the most recent Avengers movie, most recent MCU movies. But today, how are you doing for real?
I'm good. It's glad to be here to talk about comic books only. Yeah, it's wonderful.
We say comic books again, I'll vex. So. Okay. Regular. I'm punctual. How are you?
You know me, regular, punctual, and I'm still hanging on to a dream of winning something this year. All dreams are not lost yet. So unlike some people,
the dream.
I will see it's still dream.
So
we've not rolled into next season mode yet, but that's good. I'm good. Glad to be here.
How are you?
I'm okay. I'm here to talk about. Yeah, I'm here. I'm okay. I'm here to talk about trailers. I'm okay.
Comics.
Any other
Okay.
It has nothing to do with me. Okay.
So we have one trailer from. Yes, one from Marvel, one from DC this week, right?
One each. Yes, one each.
Yeah.
Which one do you want to treat first?
Let's
do the lighter one. Let's get out of the way.
Let's do Marvel.
One out of the way.
Yes.
There's one trailer and there is a trailer.
There is the trailer. Yes.
Yeah. So the first one, what is it? The one get away.
Yeah. So IronHeart, apparently this is still coming out. I was actually surprised when the trailer dropped.
Yep.
I've almost forgotten completely about that is still being released. But this is coming out soon, and they've dropped a full-length trailer for it. So as usual now, we'll be watching it and talking about it as we watch it.
Yeah.
And it's Ryan Coogler, right?
Ryan Coogler.
No, it's not Ryan Coogler.
Producing it.
He's not. He's executive producer, so he's basically doing nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, so because I saw his interview talking about it. Like, okay,
yes, they are using him to hype it.
As promo,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, they're using it to hype it. So yeah, guys, we're gonna start watching it. I mean, I've seen it before. Today, the whole full. I've seen it already, so this is my second time watching it. But we add it to the stage, and there we go. Right? Can I just pause straight away?
Yes, please.
See this director of Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
Why did that have to be? Why is that there?
Because people are one of the hottest directors right now.
It's hot right now, so it's they're using his name.
Yeah, but
and that's the last Marvel film they did for them.
How clearly they did not say what his role was.
Of course not. No, they specify. I think they mentioned. Okay.
No, hey, I mean in this.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's disingenuous. It's yeah.
It's marketing.
For real.
Welcome, Riri. In less than 3 minutes, the air in this elevator will no longer be breathable.
Oh, what is this?
Your interview. You'll suffocate and die unless you break into the device on the floor, where you'll find a gas mask. Good luck.
Screw this.
I heard Riri Williams was a genius.
Can we pause?
Yeah, pause.
Yeah.
Please.
What do we think of that test?
So I don't want to get on the hit train. I tried when they started that. It reminded me of which one of the What If episodes when she was walking in. Which of the episode was it that?
Oh yeah, the one with Wong and like.
Yes,
I think
Yeah.
she got the rings and she got some powers or something.
Yes. So when we
Yeah.
the one we initially thought was Photon, right? So
Yes.
yeah. So that I initially got that vibe. I understand being in armor and being strong. Those elevator doors are heavy. Will she really have the strength to open
but
it?
I think again, if she uses leverage, if she uses the powers,
Yeah, she used the Fulcrum to push it. Yeah.
No, she just gets pissed and she picked it up.
No, but those like roller shutters, right?
Yeah.
Once you get a little bit of momentum to start, it's almost like
make it
roll
move in.
itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So it's not super strength, and I don't think they're trying to depict it as super strength.
No, not
It
super
might be
strength, but I doesn't think she
Yeah.
was that strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's quite.
So I don't think
they're
they're trying to do that as a feat of strength, but yeah.
Okay.
So my thought
before you
in that
play,
scene,
yeah, go on.
it took me to Saw initially.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it took me to. The Saw films.
To who? Oh, the Saw film.
Saw.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. True.
Like,
All those other movies with those motifs, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. But I kind of liked it though. A bit, yeah. I like that she escaped without she found another way to escape. I know it's something cheesy and like very tropey.
No, she didn't use the gas mask.
She didn't use a gas mask. She just went fuck this and found another way to escape. Yeah,
I like that idea. That you know what? No, I'm not going to go by.
I'm not playing your game. Yeah,
that I liked. The thing I don't like the most in the whole trailer, because obviously I said it before, is what I'm looking at right here now. This guy playing.
I'm going to come to this guy.
This role. Okay.
Yeah. Let's play this and then talk about that. Yeah.
They're out. Riri, I see you. I see you're fed up, waiting to be acknowledged for your greatness.
You are not the first genius at MIT.
How come you're not working at one of those fancy tech firms?
After my internship abroad, I want to build some.
Just Dean from Community playing the Dean in IronHeart. I like.
Yeah,
that's all I like. Yeah. I just wanted to call that out, like Dean, yes.
So that guy has been in that. We've seen him in the MCU in that role.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. I think yes now.
My thing is him combined with that guy at the beginning. it's giving me a cheapness vibe. I won't lie.
ABC vibes. I get you.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
I get you.
Let's go.
Fair enough, yeah.
How come you're not working at one of those fancy tech firms?
After my internship abroad, I want to build something undeniable. Something
important.
Iconic.
It's a brand new
I can give you the tools to help you carry out your vision. But anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life has had to do some questionable things to get it done.
Okay.
What will you do?
Oh, I didn't realize we could pause it. I was like, can we quick pause for a second there?
Okay. So you guys,
Yeah. The guy, I don't know whether to jump in, but every time he comes, every time he's on screen, I'm just like, I don't like the guy that's playing. Is it Parker Robbins or whatever?
Yeah.
The Hood.
Yeah, Parker Robbins, yeah.
I've seen that actor somewhere before. I saw him in Twisters, which was the sequel to the Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton Twister movie, which came out last year. Funny enough,
Yeah.
David Cornsworth is in that movie as well. And so is this guy. And this guy in that movie is supposed to be playing someone significantly older. Maybe someone is like mid to late 20s. So it makes me wonder how old he's supposed to be here and how old Riri is. Because I got the impression they were all like kind of same age-ish, 23.
If
I don't know.
Riri is a genius and a grad student, she will be in her early 20s, right?
Yeah.
You know, she's a genius, so she can be like 12 years old.
I think
Yeah,
meant to
could be genius
20,
level.
like a 19-year-old.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, 19 tracks. But I do like the music though. Let me see. I like the music that they are playing in the background. Music.
That is Doechii, Crazy by Doechii.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know
yeah,
any of
yeah.
her songs, but I know
Right,
of this
so-
person.
Here's my fear. Even this scene that we've paused right here on the screen.
Yeah.
And obviously, I've not seen this show, so I might be getting this wrong. I'm seeing a genius, 19-year-old, simply being conned by talk of this guy into doing basically stealing money, or
The heist, yeah.
herself condoning criminal acts. And she
Looks like she's younger than 19.
No, but here's the thing. From when we watch the trailer finish, I think when we figure out who they are stealing from and what they are stealing for, it feels more like, what's it called? Robin Hood. Yeah, a Robin Hood kind of scenario that goes over the line and then she has to pick a side.
Yeah,
so I think that's what they're going for, yeah.
But this is where I will start doubting. I know being a genius doesn't necessarily mean you're smart.
Of course, yes.
Wise, but straight away it makes you're actually a fool. And
But you could also
but that's
social
that's
cues,
standard for
right?
genius.
This thing here is, to me, let me put it in a polite manner. This is a typical depiction of how certain people would act when they get money type scenario. I just find it so cliche, if I'm being honest.
I mean, this is how people would act, and like genius doesn't save you for being stupid. This is normal teenager reaction.
No. I mean, this is a trope that I don't like. This is a bad
But
trope.
it's not. Yeah.
If you had money, you would do this. Even when you literally will not do something like this in this particular scene.
We're all people of a certain age, though.
Yeah, this is a rap video scene.
Yeah, I mean,
you
exactly.
Are all people of a certain age, but I know people that
say you are
all. So today at that age,
I won't. No, I won't do this. I won't do this. But I know people that would do this. Like if they give them a big stack of money, the first thing is they would do this. Yeah.
It's not just an age thing, but it's also a I don't want to know. I don't know whether it's cultural or heritage or whatever, but it's obviously very urban. It's obviously very urban. This thing with like Black people, Latinas, Latinx people, very culturally, very urban stuff. So like,
even Nigeria,
the music itself is very like. I don't want to say black hip hop, maybe hip.
I mean, it's Doechii is black, yeah.
You've bitten off a hell of a lot more than you can chew.
I could chew a lot. know nothing about this man.
You're gonna end up dead or in jail.
This is so much bigger than that.
This suit, it looks good for a TV show. It looks really, really good. Or am I the only one that likes it?
I don't hate it. My issue with the suit is not that it doesn't look good, and my issue with that suit is not actually what they're doing here issue.
Yeah.
It's always been an issue for me from the creation of the character, because no matter how they try and cut it, and I see what they're trying to do here. To me, all I see is you are doing a knockoff Iron Man suit.
Yes, it is.
No matter what they try to do, and so I'm not blaming the show for this. To be honest, this is something that's in the DNA of the character itself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but also the CG looks better than I expected for a TV show. Like I don't know, my expectations from Marvel with CGI has dropped, but like this looks better than I was expecting, so that's good.
I don't know if I was expecting bad CGI. If I'm being honest, my biggest disappointment, I won't lie, is Parker Robbins. That is my biggest disappointment.
Okay.
He does not look like the Hood to me. He doesn't have. I'm just trying to
the charisma, the presence.
I wanted somebody who's not old school. He's somebody from the streets.
Older.
This guy doesn't. It doesn't even scream anything to me. It doesn't even scream anything Parker Robbins at all to me, and it just looks like a cheap hire.
He looks safe.
Yeah, it looks like like a cheap hire.
Okay.
I'm not getting
bad guy,
the menace,
anything from him at all, But
I mean, it depends on what they are doing with the character. So yeah, we'll see how that plays out.
Okay.
I mean, he's got the hood, he's got the guns, and there's obviously a mythical element to him as well. I don't like this actor as Parker Robbins at all. I mean, the Hood is an absolutely horrible villain. He's someone that you think, okay, all he has is a cloak and guns and I think boots or something, but he somehow always escapes and he's very nefarious. I don't like this guy for him. He's just not the right choice. I also heard a rumor that I don't know if there's a casting rumor about Mephisto appearing in this series, and he will be played by a certain let me not say his name, but if I say one of his aliases, then maybe that would help. Isami Borat, or I don't know. Ali G Borat, Sasha Borat, Baron Cohen. I've heard that he's playing. He's going to be playing Mephisto. So it could be a rumor.
I reject that. I reject that for Marvel's sake.
I see it.
I reject that for Marvel.
Why do you? You don't like such about correct?
I don't. We've discussed it. We've discussed this before. I don't.
You did already.
You don't like Borat, or you don't like
from Ali G. I remember seeing
Ali
Ali G.
Maybe
maybe 96.
Have you seen him act straight though?
What?
Yes.
Have you seen him act straight?
I didn't hear you. I've been acting. Oh yeah, I've seen him. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I just can't get a word.
I think he actually fits Mephisto, which is weird.
Yeah, I can say it. I mean, I'm not sorry. You're the first. I didn't know this about this rumor, but actually, I don't hate that. If you've been honest, if there's any substance to that.
Oh, okay. I just remember the movie I saw him act straight, and that was like the Trial of Chicago 7. That was a good movie. So okay.
I've seen that. The one I saw him was
good. So this Parker Robbins, I don't like him. I want my Parker Robbins to be like I know it's a human cockroach. I don't know. It's hard to describe the quality that Parker Robbins has in the comics, but this guy doesn't. It doesn't even come close
at all. He doesn't.
That's the problem.
He doesn't. Yeah. And I'm not. I also don't know how I feel about her suit. It just
why don't you like it?
I didn't like it in. It's the same way I didn't like it in Wakanda Forever. It has a plastic look to me. It looks less like metal and more like fiberglass or like hard plastic.
But ironically, for where she is as a character, that actually kind of tracks that her armor would be of less top-notch material compared to. So
no, but I would have expected like less, like more bulky, but like more hard metal. Where she can't get like maybe she can't get like the thin ultra nano super mysterious material that Tony uses. But our own will be a lot more bulky and will feel a lot heavier.
But it's bulky. Yeah. It's bulky, but I guess
but like what Kirk is saying is that it feels like plastic.
Look,
I'd have expected it to feel like more metal. Yeah.
I can see that her using plastic to try and make it lighter. Because if you use proper metal, because she doesn't, as you said, she doesn't have the money to go and buy the proper nanotech or lightweight alloys that would be the perfect fit. So she might have had a choice between using iron, which would be too heavy.
So, but I need to ask a question about her as well. What is her trajectory? Is it just to join the Young Avengers? I'm asking because I'm trying to see where she's going to fit into this universe. Like, what is she bringing? Because we've had a really, really superior Iron Man super genius character. So is this the diversity hire that is almost there to?
So are you asking for in MCU or generally?
Yeah, MCU.
Oh,
no, MCU.
Young Avengers.
I feel she's struggling. I feel I'm struggling to place her. Like I'm like, okay, where do you fit in?
So
are we really doing this champions or Young Avengers thing?
It's Young Avengers. She's going to be the Iron Man of Young Avengers. Young Avengers is going to be almost literally almost a 1-for-1, in my view.
It's going to be so bad.
It can be good. It can be good. Give them a good story.
Bad. I can't. I respectfully, I can't think of what story they're going to give me that is going to make me give anything for, let me see, Cassie or like that. What are the stakes going to be for them? It's not going to be like Avengers level stakes, and everything they do, I will always compare it to their big bros. So
they can do a more Thunderbolts kind of story where it's not world-ending stakes, but it's a lot more personal for the characters themselves. So, like, give them a good story, and it should work. I'm not expecting them to save the world, but like, find themselves, deal with like shit themselves, and coming of age kind of story.
They probably end up saving one of themselves from some small level criminal.
Is there any guy? Is there any guy in that team? Yes. Officially, yes.
Officially, we've not met anybody.
Scar hasn't joined. Yeah, Scar hasn't joined, and Isaiah's nephew hasn't joined. Scar. I mean, Hulkling or whatever.
Oh, okay, Hulkling. Yeah.
The only possible kid could be Billy.
Billy and what's his name?
Oh, sorry, we have actually. Billy's gonna be. Yeah. There's no way around it. Yes. Okay. Yeah, coming of age, I guess. I'm just like, because I look at her and she just, I really feel for her because people are going to really dislike this character because just.
Yeah,
I mean, to your point, even in the comics, she doesn't have
even in the comics
like that in the comics. So it's like,
honestly, it's not named at all in the comics at all. So
because
not named in the comics doesn't necessarily mean they can't nail her hair, but to me, the signs are not looking good, personally. That this shows.
She's never met Tony, right? She's never met Tony.
In the comics?
She never met Tony while he was alive. No.
In MCU, no.
Okay.
So basically,
she just kind of developed her own repulsor stuff.
Her link is to Wakanda. The only link she's had so far is to Wakanda. Beyond that,
do we know if she's smarter than Tony?
Nobody has said that yet.
She what?
I'm asking. She's smarter than Tony.
Nobody has. No, they've not said that yet. I don't think they're going there.
Here's one thing though.
I don't think
that guy that
so.
today looked
I
like
don't think so either.
him being in this film, the guy from the Community.
Dean, yeah.
I can guarantee you, at some point in this show, he will make a comparison between Riri and Tony.
Tony. No, they can
That's
say
big.
no. See, they can say she beats his test in school.
Yeah, something like that.
It doesn't mean shit that she's smarter than Tony.
No, I don't
yeah,
mean anything, but I'm saying at some point
they
that
can
guy
say that. Yeah,
he's gonna make a comparison between her and Tony, since he
or
knows
like
Tony,
yeah,
and he was the head of Tony, so he knows Tony and he knows her.
I mean, they go like maybe we've not seen Genius like this since Tony.
Yeah, something along those lines.
Yeah.
Why do they have to do that? Why do they have to compare?
I mean, to give hype to the character. That
it's
because they are so similar. It's almost like you would say, "Oh, is Cassie better than Hawkeye?" Or that kind of, is Scar stronger than Hawk? It's one of those inevitable. They are so, one is almost a junior version of another that you will be like, okay, is this is the successor better than the original, or smaller than the original? But, okay, I mean, I wish her all the luck. I just see this.
This is wild. A shady bunker.
My bunker's not shady. Would a shady bunker have that on the wall?
It's literally.
this idiot, Ezekiel Stain, is playing a big part in the movie.
This
in the
is
series.
Stain?
Yeah, I think this is Stain.
He's related to Stain from Iron Man 1.
Yes, I think the son or something stupid like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the time to Tony is a lot then. Okay. Continue.
What?
I'm returning those.
Right. Can I ask? There was a rumor at one point. So that's a trailer done. There was a rumor at one point where they spoke about the armor war storyline.
Which one?
No,
Yeah.
the MCU war.
I think that's been scrapped.
Yeah.
I think Armor Wars has been scrapped.
Okay, so Stain being here is not like a link to that story happening.
Building more Iron Mans.
Okay.
Sure.
All right, no, I was just wondering, So, I mean, if I go back to Trader, so most likely she falls under the auspices of the Red Hood. At some point, she borrows sense.
The Hood.
The Hood. What did I say? Red Hood. The Hood.
That's DC.
Yeah, the Hood. She borrows sense, goes on her own, and this guy kind of comes to kind of fund her a bit. I'm guessing broad strokes. That's what we're seeing here.
So a quick thing about the Hood character.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that guy as the Hood, but he's got serious acting chops.
He has. That's why.
Yeah, because I remember him on Hamilton, which is Broadway and is live, and he handled that really well.
Yeah.
So
he's done a lot of Broadway stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
I said, can he bring more than we've seen in the trailers to the character? Maybe he can sell it. Because right now, it just doesn't look bad. It doesn't look like, especially if you know who the character and what the character is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
I mean, to be honest, for most casual viewers who will not come to read, what we're discussing is not going to be an issue to them. They have no idea who Parker Roberts is. They don't have any idea who this. So they're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, we did see the Hood in What If, didn't we?
Did we?
Yes.
It wasn't what it was a villain of that episode.
We did. We saw the actor who the Shang-Chi episode.
Yeah. It was
the Shang-Chi episode. Sorry, Shang-Chi episode.
Shang-Chi episode.
Yeah. So that's good. But yeah, I lost my train of thought. Like this was supposed to tie into Armor Wars going forward, but now that show might be scrapped, I'm not sure how they will tie to the bigger picture of the MCU.
I'd rather be in this show. I'd rather be in this show than Armor Wars.
Nah, I'm not sure.
Wars again. I think Armor Wars again is a show pretty much like what was it? What's the name of that one that had Secret Invasion?
Yeah.
That if you got good writers behind it, it's almost like you're talking about the arms trading and arms smuggling.
But
you do it well, I mean,
I don't trust Marvel for
Yeah,
that.
but with
Like,
the new edit now,
Yeah.
none of the big boys from the movies will no longer be part of the shows.
What do you mean?
okay, that's probably not a bad idea. That's probably not a bad idea.
They made an announcement recently, well, that from going forward, none of the let me use I can't remember the exact phrase, but none of the big boys from movies will no longer be part of TV shows. So I think the Vision show,
so clear delineation.
The Vision show will be the last one of where
you have that crossover.
Big boys appear.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just something.
That's no bad. That's no bad at all.
Do you like it or not?
Okay,
I know Kate likes it.
I like it. I like the idea that
I like it more for what it would mean in terms of. I think it ties into their less products, less motive. So they don't want to do more than, I think they said 2 a year TV shows anymore. So they're cutting down. So I guess then I can see why you don't want to. If you get also there might be a money motive to this, because if you're going to use one of the big boys from the movies in it, it will cost you a lot more than if you're using like a Casey or a Riri.
Yeah, I like
There's
it.
definitely a financial element.
Yeah, even beyond the financial elements, I think we've been duped for the most part. We've used a lot of those names to draw us into half big stories. And I mean, the shows have been average at best. And have been very, very nice. And they had all the big names. So I think it'll help set my expectations properly. If those big names are not in the shows.
I don't know. In a way, because okay, let's put Daredevil to one side. So I'm not even going to count one Daredevil. But if you look at the first one, the first 2, is it the first 2?
Yeah.
They had the big names.
Yeah.
And technically, for me, they were
which first 2?
Wonder Vision and Falcon
and Winter Soldier.
They were all big boys in both books. You know, there was 2 each actually.
Okay.
And they were good shows. But I do know they spent a lot of money as well on those shows, because I remember when we were talking about the budget back then.
Yeah.
And then Loki, which I don't like, but it's also one of the most popular shows. So let's add it in there. Also another big boy.
Then then you had Secret Invasion.
Yeah, which was big boy but nonsense.
Yes.
But I think even if this shows
we had Agatha, which
I mean, it's popular for them. It's big for them.
Yeah, it's big for them.
That is a success for them. So, but she's not a big character. So you can see if we could get this with someone like Agatha, it works budget wise.
Yeah,
for them.
And then it reduces the need for fatigue because,
yes,
yeah, that's another thing. Yeah,
if all your big boys are on the movies, anybody that's watching the movie can watch the movies and it's fine.
Yeah,
and then you can have your
I think that's a big issue for them with Brave New World, with the new Falcon. So basically, what happened was they realized, God, we can't think that everybody's saying that's TV series.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of the beats in that show were repeated in the movie.
Yeah.
In where that shouldn't have been. Sam Wilson should have been way forward than how they portrayed in the movie. So I guess that's probably another thing that they thought about, But having said that, for me, it worked well for Wanda in terms of her villain arc started in the TV. Yeah. Well, resumed in the TV show.
Resumed in the TV show, yeah.
And then finalized in the movie. But yeah.
Okay. So that's the trailer for IronHeart.
Are we gonna
does it make you more and does it make you more excited?
Okay.
I care as little as I did before I saw the trailer. I don't care any less or any more. So that's about as good as I can give them.
I think I'm agreeing with Kex. I had no expectation at all. I thought, as you said today, I forgot that this series existed. Seeing this trailer has not made me pumped for it. It's also not made me now don't want it at all. I'm totally meh on it. Mainly for one reason which I've mentioned repeatedly. So yeah, for me, I guess I am where I was before. No difference for me.
Okay.
Yeah,
what about you?
Yeah, 2.5, like average. No.
Yeah.
today?
Yeah, okay. For me, I think I'm meh, but slightly less meh than before. I'm like,
Okay.
it's supposed to be a heist story. Even the basic story is, as a premise, is good enough. But if they manage to deliver it well, it can be something that will be really interesting to watch. But that's if they deliver it well. Because from the core premise, I like where they are going with it. I like what they are trying to do with the character, but it just rests on the execution. So
Okay.
slightly less meh. I'll watch episode 1 and see how it goes.
So guys, did it say when it's dropping? I didn't even. Is it August or something?
I'm not sure right
Why
now.
do I
Yeah,
think July?
I think it was.
I think it's I think it's sooner than that.
Oh, he's sooner than August. Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought it was
Yeah,
August.
I think it's Jude even.
June,
yeah.
that soon?
Because I remember it was very close. First episode drops June 24th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So in 5 weeks. Okay.
yeah,
That's cool. That's cool.
yeah. And yes, so looking forward to that. The creator for this is, I mean, Chinaka Orj. I've not seen her. She's a poet, playwright, screenwriter. She worked on Snowpiercer, Midnight Club. I've not seen any of that.
What's
And
her
then some other
what's her name?
Chinaka Orj, Nigerian.
Orj
I
or
mean, with the name,
Orji?
no, Orj,
How do you spell it?
like how this Orj,
Okay.
Hodge, yeah.
Okay,
But
okay,
first name
okay.
Chinaka,
Okay,
yeah,
Orj, okay.
Okay.
yeah, yeah. So she's the creator of the show, and yeah, I hope the show does well. I really do because one of our own. But that's it for what's it called? IronHeart trailer.
Yes.
And now it's time for the trailer. So I don't. Yeah.
All right, go ahead and play it. Go ahead and play it.
Oh, you're gonna watch it? Are you gonna watch it?
Kex, are you gonna watch it? He's gone quiet.
What are you gonna watch it? No, let's okay.
Wait, go ahead, play. So, guys, do you want to play it just straight through, or we're going to pause this?
No, my internet is
we're
actually
going to
really bad,
discuss.
but I was going to watch it for the first time with you guys. So,
okay.
Yes, please.
Let's try it.
Yes, to that.
So then, Kex, I'll let it run through. I won't stop it. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, far away. Do it.
Yeah.
Are you being
This is my first time
right
watching
now?
this, by the way.
Yeah. You'd let me interview you as Superman.
Sure.
Ready?
Let's do it, Cronkite.
Superman.
Miss Lane.
Recently, you've come under a lot of fire for
I
what
know,
some
it's a
might.
lot of
it's
fire,
it's a lot. Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions. That's funny.
My actions? I stopped a war.
Maybe.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect, you illegally entered a country.
This is how you're gonna be?
I'm not the one being interviewed, Superman. Did you consult with the president?
No.
You seemingly acting as a representative of the United States will
representing
cause
anybody
more
except for me.
problems around the world.
And doing good.
I would question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People were going to die. Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
Your choices, your actions. That's what makes you who you are.
Superman. He's not a man. He's an it. He's somehow become the focal point of the entire world's conversation. I will not accept that.
I cleaned your boots. I'll go get them for you.
You have a dog?
Why are both of you dancing?
I get excited every time I watch this trailer. Every single time.
Who's dancing?
I saw why both of you dancing. That was Tunde was doing. So before we go into it, I have a question.
Yeah.
What's the runtime for this movie?
I'm not sure. 2 hours and 2.5 hours.
Why do you ask that question, Red?
Just so many characters and so many things going on. I'm wondering how are we just going to see glimpses of all these people? Because if they're going to give them some sort of
No, I think they're not main characters. They're background characters.
No, they're not main characters, but
I think the focus will still be Superman.
Yeah. But
So confirmed, the runtime is 2 hours and 2 minutes. So yeah.
2 hours, 2 minutes.
Yeah. So that's
very short.
Yeah.
For what I'm looking at, it's short.
Yeah.
Scope.
Yeah.
But
I would have said 2
what's
hours
your
14
first
or something. 2 hours 2 minutes is very short.
Kex, your first impression?
It's gone quiet.
Yeah, it's gone quiet.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's gone quiet again.
My internet.
No, his internet is
his
delayed.
network is bad. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
He said so.
Yeah.
I want like this. What Kex gets himself together. This trailer always brings a smile to my face.
Always.
I have no complaints whatsoever. One thing I liked, and go back to what Red's saying about, there's a lot of characters in it, but to me, this is no different from watching a Superman 1 with lots of characters, but they're not just heroes. People are scared because they're superheroes.
Which Superman 1?
The
first Superman.
Yeah.
They have this many. Okay, but go ahead.
Yeah. You know, you had all the other characters who just happen to be humans, but this is a lived-in world with other heroes. So to me, I'll just treat them like you treat Lois Lane. They'll be there right now. They'll have to interact with Superman, but the focus will be Superman. It's not like we're going to have a side mission with Green Lantern or almost every time we see them, it will be in connection with a story that relates to what's going on with
Superman. Yeah. So we're not getting the origin story of any of this.
They can't do that. No,
they can't do that.
No, you can't do that. Not with all these people.
Yeah, even for Superman, we'll probably not get his origin story.
Yeah,
but yeah, this trailer.
Go on today. I'll let you go.
Oh, continue, please.
No, I just want to say, I know Kex will come in here now and he'll tell me to calibrate my enthusiasm.
Yes.
Expectations. I think you should.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay. I'm not doing that.
I'm not going to do that. I've thrown caution to the wind.
Okay.
I'm going to walk in there,
expecting everything,
and hope gone.
They surpass my expectations.
Even if it matches it, I'm happy. I'm happy. And God's not let me down yet. So also helping me to feel. And I've watched this trailer. And sometimes you can nitpick things you don't like or like this. There's nothing really in this trailer
that I don't like.
I don't really like. Even the haircut of Guy that I hated from the beginning. I now even like his attitude now. Okay, this is Guy that we're getting. The way he slapped that what's it called? What do you call them? What are those semi-armored trucks?
Yeah,
he just slapped it. You know,
with the ring.
Yeah.
I like that confidence and competency in the use of his ring.
So should we go back to the trailer and take it from top and break it
Yeah,
down.
yeah. Let's do deep dive.
Yeah,
Look at
because
these guys.
there's a
You want to
lot
watch
to
it
talk.
again?
There's a lot to
Okay.
talk about.
No, yeah.
Yes.
Now
I just like I think this guy, he actually sells Superman for me.
Yes,
He's
David.
very,
It
very,
does.
very, very believable
I
now.
want to talk about that, Red.
Yeah.
I already from this trailer, I'm sold on him as Superman.
Yeah.
And I'm sold on him as Clark.
Yeah. Both. Yeah. Okay. Absolutely both.
And I know this has been online a lot. Did you all notice? I mean, you got the difference in speech patterns.
We'll see it in this particular scene. Yes.
Yeah.
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah.
You'd let me interview you as Superman.
Sure. Can we pause here before this starts?
Yeah.
I want to talk about this particular framing of for the first half of the trailer.
Yep.
An interview between Superman and Lois. And not Lois that is love struck, a competent reporter Lois. I think it's one of the best things they could have done to frame the entire trailer and probably the movie itself.
And you guys may not realize it. He gave her one of the highest compliments in there.
A Cronkite, yeah.
Cronkite, yeah. So, Dapo, do you know who that is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Walter, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. When it comes to Lewis's, generally,
yeah,
I don't think I've liked any Lewis from the movies ever.
Not even the Superman and the West.
I said from the movies.
From the movies, okay.
Not even from the movies, okay.
I've never liked Lewis from the movies. My favorite Lewis is obviously Terry Hatcher.
Terry Hatcher, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Margot Kidder. Yeah. Nope. Amy Adams. Nope. I can't remember the lady in Returns. Kate, was it? Oh, can't remember what her name was.
Kate Bosworth.
Brosnan or something.
Bosworth. Kate Bosworth, yeah.
Bosworth, correct. Thank you very much. I'm already liking the way they're portraying this Lewis already. You know?
Yeah.
And to be honest, I'm not a big fan of. I mean, to be fair, I'm not a big fan of Lewis from the comics anyway either. I've never been a Lewis fan when it comes to Superman. I've always been
Lana person.
Yeah, I've always been I always wanted him to get with Lana. I know that's never going to happen. It hasn't happened in the comics, but I always preferred when he was dating Lana. I don't know why. I've never liked Lewis's generally, but I don't think I'll mind this one.
I know why. Your favorite Superman is John Bryan's Superman, and he started up with Lana there.
Maybe. Yeah, I think you might have hit the nail on the head. Yeah, I think you might have hit the nail on the head. And the way he wrote them together was beautiful.
Yeah.
So
But me, reporter Lois is one of my favorites, where she's actually being a reporter, not being a head that is stupid. So this interview set up like perfection. So yeah, let's continue.
Okay.
Ready?
Let's do it, Cronkite.
Superman.
Miss Lane.
This switch.
Can we continue, please? What's this gassing all about now?
You're going to endure us for this.
Yes. The quality, the timbre quality of his voice changed entirely.
Yeah.
And, now, I don't know what it speaks like. Which one of those two
is his default state
in real life? I mean, you know, and it's not like his Clark voice was stupid or silly. You don't know. I don't know the difference until all of a sudden, and I'm sure, if not for this scene, if I would just see him as Clark Kent, speak as Clark Kent, and then I see Superman, speak as Superman, I probably would have noticed that there's a difference. But seeing the switch here hammers it home.
I like that difference. Also, we saw the recorder she's using, Lord Tech, Maxwell Lord, tying it to the Justice Gang. But yeah.
Recently, you've come under a lot of fire for what some might.
A lot of fire,
it's a lot. Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions. That's funny.
My actions? I stopped a war.
Maybe.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect, you illegally entered a.
Any comments on Engineer?
I'll wait for my comments until we actually see him. Yeah. My comment here, before you continue, my comment here is like, this is my favorite Superman question story. Superman intervening in wars and the repercussions for that. This is actually the biggest reason why I usually give BVS a pass, because it at least touched on it, even though it wasn't handled well at all.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's going to be handled really well here because they're actually asking the questions.
Yeah.
And we're actually seeing, what's it called?
It's gonna be addressed. I'm not sure if it's gonna be handled well.
Yes, well, I'm hoping it's handled well, but it's going to be addressed here. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm really hoping it's handled well. Because that question of, Superman has all the power, how does he intervene in wars? Is he supposed to? Whenever it comes up in comics, it's usually it's usually one of my favorite moral conundrums to throw at Superman. Because he's a good guy with all the powers. What is he supposed to do with it? So yeah.
So this scene, in terms of this character here, Ultraman.
Yeah.
This scene for me, my brain added 2 + 2 + 2 + 2 to get to an answer for me.
And what's the answer?
He's not, in my view, he's not a free Ultraman.
He's definitely not a 3 Ultraman.
He's a Bizarro.
Oh.
That's my belief.
So, like Noah from The Boys, what did Noah from The Boys is supposed to be?
Noah, yes, spot on. And then you said that even the black clothing,
the black clothing and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I believe he's a clone, either created by the government in conjunction with Lex Luthor, in conjunction with Stag Industries, something along those lines.
Okay. That will be interesting to see how that plays out. Oh wow! I hope he's not Superboy, but yeah.
No.
I hope not.
Looks too grown. It looks too grown for Superboy here.
My only issue with that is because I had a theory before that if the engineer is in this, then does the authority,
could this be what's his name?
The authority. Does the authority exist? And do they have the bleed carrier? And if they had a bleed carrier, that could explain why this could be the Earth 3 Ultraman. Yeah, but I think that's too much.
Well, the authority is supposed to exist because I mean they are going to make an authority movie, also they scrap the idea for now. So, but this had never felt like a 3 Ultraman
at all. Yeah.
So so a Bizarro clone kind of makes sense. But yeah, let's see how that plays out.
Country. This is how you're gonna be?
I'm not the one being interviewed, Superman. Did you consult with the president?
Of course.
No.
You seemingly...
I like the framing here quickly, just to point out. For Secretary of Defense, they cut to Frank Grillo, who is now the head of Argos. I think, he's the head of Argos, based on the trailer from Peacemaker.
Yeah.
And then for President, they cut to Lex Luthor. It might not be what's in the movie, but I like that teaser for him.
I'm not being funny. I just assumed Grillo was Secretary of Defense.
That who?
That he
Grillo.
was Grillo.
No, I'm not sure if the Secretary of Defense is the same as the head of Argos, so I don't think so. But
remember, he's head of Argos in Peacemaker.
Yes. No, at the end of Peacemaker, yes, it's the end of Argos.
Peacemaker is set
after.
Is it after this?
After this, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Acting as a representative of the United States.
I wasn't representing anybody except for me and doing good.
I would question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People were going to die.
Question.
Yeah.
To me, this is the new bit for me in this whole trailer. In terms of proper, what the frack is that? Do you know what that is? I mean, I'm not asking, but do you know what that is? That's not
the armored person.
Yes.
Also, I checked. It's It's supposed to be a new character named the Armor of Boravia, but
so a protector for another country.
Yes.
Okay.
But there are a lot of theories online that it is Lex Luthor, and James Gunn is pulling an Avengers trick of masking the character.
Okay, it's possible. I was thinking, or could it be even a goon of Lex or something?
Yeah. Most likely, definitely. If it's not Lex, it's a goon of Lex.
Okay.
Or somebody protecting their country where Superman has gone to. Because if we already have a lived-in universe with other heroes and villains.
No, this one is attacking
Superman.
Metropolis.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. With the eyes.
With the laser eyes. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, guys. Is it a reach to say that this guy has elements of Tom Welling?
This guy, yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
I hints of it in a way.
A younger Tom Welling, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
No.
Sorry.
I'll talk about the young. I could believe that this is a good version of the Smallville character.
Oh, fair. Good point. Yeah. But this is what one thing I want to see expanded, because he almost comes across as childish in his reactions here, which in a way fits Superman. People are going to die. I'm doing it because it's good. Yeah. But I would like to see more, what's this thing called? Reasoning from his part.
Yeah. And I think he's able to show all these emotions and reactions because it's Lewis. It feels safe to come on.
Why would you? Yeah.
Because also I'm guessing when he's in public, he's probably
trying to lose his cool like that.
And
yeah. But I like the way they're questioning him about the consequences of his actions. Yeah.
Can I ask a question here? This is a question.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I've asked my question. I was going to ask. Spider-Man typically has a scene where New York always comes to his aid. It's typical. Think about Spider-Man.
Yeah, it always involves.
New York involves the people. It's one of their own. Even though they curse him, they also back him up. And I'm going to say, I've never felt that way for Metropolis and Superman. But then I realized there was a scene.
Superman Returns.
Oh, it Returns. There was actually a scene in First Superman 2 that I remembered. Where they try to, not with her, but they try to rush the Phantom Trio. And yeah. So I remember that. So remind me the scene in Returns today.
Oh, where they are at the hospital scene, yeah. Where everybody comes out to show him love and all of that.
Oh yeah, outside.
All the signs for him. Yeah.
Oh, okay, it is a main stage. Okay, fine.
Yeah, and in Man of BVS, when Superman is at the festival La Muerte, the Death Festival in Mexico.
Oh, yeah, that's worship.
Yeah,
that's not trying to help.
You mean trying to save Superman? Help Superman.
Okay.
Okay. So Superman is more of worship than save him. Yeah.
But see that guy help him pick him up.
Yes.
It reminds me of a Spider-Man thing something that I associate normally with Spider-Man. I mean, I liked it. Don't get me wrong. That if he's your hero and he's saved you so many times. I don't know. I personally, I'll be running when I see things flying. But
hey, buddy, eyes up here.
I like that part.
Why do you like that part?
I don't know. I don't know who he was talking to, like maybe a cameraman or something. Just something that connects.
Okay.
Like, okay, these people like me. Like, eyes up. I didn't think he was the person who was fighting that he said eyes up. I just liked it.
I presumed whoever is fighting was almost going to shift attention to the innocence around it.
Yes, and said that.
No. Hey, deal with me.
Yeah. I don't know who he was, but I just liked it.
Your choices.
Right. So
okay.
Yeah, go on.
Engineer. I think we knew that scene was coming where the robots are going to get destroyed from the first moment we saw the robots in the previous trailer.
Yes.
And who better to unlock it than engineer, right?
That engineer.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I guess this is what I was saying. To me, there's not a lot of the scenes in this trailer. To me, are extensions of what we've seen before. That I could almost predict.
It ties up the theories for you.
Yeah. Thank you. I like that small scene we saw with engineer in the fortress, Crypto getting involved. I need to see Crypto in battle a lot more. I want to see Crypto bite somebody.
Crypto versus engineer. Like they better not play with Crypto in this movie.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, whatever they use on Superman to weaken him, they probably will use it on.
No, on Crypto, but like Crypto should be fine by the end of this movie.
Oh,
is all I'm saying.
They don't have that balls. If Crypto is not fine in this movie, we riot. We riot. No. They should talk to Crypto for me.
Yeah, Crypto should not. Crypto is not Rocket Raccoon's friend. Please, please.
Yeah.
We should respect that. Yeah.
But I do like I like seeing engineer there.
Yes.
Your actions.
Right. Sorry. That scene there.
The kaiju.
Yeah, where she says that character from the kaiju. The haters online are going, that woman should be dead. If it was real.
They should have please.
They try to pick apart.
Really?
Yeah. That's what
Superman saving him. They should get the fuck out of here, please. They are no. Like, really? Of all the things to nitpick is Superman.
That is one of them. That scene was one of the ones.
So, and this was why I asked about the runtime the first time. Are we going to get some Superman like quick dispatch? Okay, the way we used to see it before, like Superman there's a problem here, he goes in and he solves it. Because all this kaiju, the new character, some of them have to be dealt with pretty quickly and dispatched pretty quickly.
Right. So I'm gonna guess right now, and I'm pretty sure that I'm not gonna follow that kaiju scene.
Yeah,
is in a movie.
It's not what?
It's a. Do you remember Amazing Spider-Man 2 when Rhino attacked?
The end.
Yeah. It's almost like Superman's back.
A montage.
I'm back to save you guys. I'm back. Whatever issue we're dealing with sorted.
Oh, okay.
That's my first threat I'm going to deal with. I've got feelings like that.
Yeah, okay. But I think the same thing, but not in the end, not at the end of the movie, maybe the beginning or something. But I feel like it's going to be.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying about quick dispatch. It just comes in.
The opening frame rather than the ending.
Okay. Yeah, either this or the what's this thing called? The saving people in the middle of the war. One of them is the opening frame of the movie.
Oh, So that war one, I think is definitely first act. And
okay,
and that's going to be why the government starts saying no. Why did you do that? I think that's
it's too. But that's too similar to BVS. If they start with the war thing, it's too similar to BVS.
No, it won't start. What I'm saying, we see. So let's say assume you were right about the opening scene being the kaiju fight, bro. They said I'm sure that war thing it will be brewing in between.
Okay.
We'll see him contemplating what to do. And then when that kid shouts Superman, he might think, you know what? No, I'm going.
Yeah, I'm going there. Yeah.
And then
Okay. That works,
Yeah.
That's what makes you.
Any better ideas of what's going on in here?
No idea.
With Park Kent. Oh no, this one or the one.
This no idea. No idea. Like zero idea. The bleach.
Or that could be the end of. No, actually, it doesn't.
That can't be the. But it's also not in a hurry.
Yeah, exactly.
That entire scene, like, it's the same steel we got from the beginning, where he was putting on his shoes and all of that gently.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. So I have no idea.
Now, see this scene here that I paused on. I love seeing small Kent before. I don't know how. I don't think we're going to get a lot of it.
Yeah.
But I
There's
love
going to
seeing
be flashbacks, maybe when it's
Yeah.
done.
What makes you who you are?
Pause.
Yes.
I'm going to say something here. What did Jonathan Kent say here? Your actions, your this thing is what makes you who you are, versus maybe.
Listen.
Oh, what was that?
I'm like, those are two similar ideas communicated in the opposite direction entirely.
Listen, on this topic,
yeah,
there's no doubt where I stand on this topic.
No, yeah,
obviously, in Man of Steel was talking rubbish. End of, and did rubbish. End of. I mean, without context of this speech, what I've heard so far, I've got no issue with.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying is that like what Parkent was trying to do and what Parkent is trying to do are similar, but like because of Snyder's very pessimistic tone to Superman and this more optimistic tone, and just contrasting the how optimistic. This sounds.
I'm even thinking you're giving it too much credit for saying you think this.
Yeah, I know you give him too much credit. I know you think that about him, but yeah. Let's go.
Superman.
Mr. Terrific's looking good.
He's looking good, yeah.
He's not a man.
Pause.
That's Metamorpho in there at the back.
Metamorpho, and that explains why Superman is in prison in the first place. Why Superman is so weak in the first place. I'm guessing Metamorpho can produce kryptonites.
Okay.
Who infected him?
The geek
No,
in
he
me,
can transform to kryptonites.
the geek in
So
me-
that's
no,
yeah.
the geek in me, he can't do that.
Really? I think he has done it before.
I want to get this right, and I might be wrong.
It's not a parasite.
But Metamorpho's body can only change to elements that exist in human body.
Okay.
So, because now I am talking purely from the comics.
Yeah. I'm
So
trying to remember a comic where he has done that before, but let me
Now,
if you look at this frame and the reflection, there's something
that's
green.
That's green.
That's kryptonite.
Yeah, but that looks like that almost looks like his bonds. Oh no, it's not. Actually, he's free. That's his hand, right?
No, it's his hand. So if you look at the reflection to your left.
Yeah. But in the comics, he's not meant to be able to do that. You know, if that element exists in human body, even if it's like 2%, he can use it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that might be why they're in the same cell.
Exactly. So there's no reason for them to be in the same cell.
Now, can somebody explain to me who this is? This lady in the pink. I saw one rumor online, but I don't think so.
What's the rumor?
People were saying Amethyst.
Amethysts. What would that be?
Yeah, but
so they're like a supermax for powered beings.
Well, yeah. So this is definitely a prison for powered beings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It somehow become the focal point of the entire world's conversation.
This looks so good.
Yeah,
this is a screenshot worthy.
Yeah, the fact that they're all airborne as well.
Yeah, it looks so good.
I love it. And he's just sitting like a boss. For a minute, I had to pause it when I watched it because I thought for a minute he was sitting on T-Space, but he's not. Because that might look a bit cheesy. In the comics, it normally uses T-Space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But this is still.
But one comedic piece is that those guards that are beating up Superman, I'm like, don't they have fear of their life? Any sense of self-preservation? I get it.
The thing is, Weekend is down. So
I know, but his Weekend is down now. But even if there's a chance that this guy can escape, and this guy is an all-powerful guy.
But the ironic thing is,
I
always complain about that in other films, like when some guys will be beating up people like Bullseye, or you're beating up a villain that kills people. I'm saying, you decrease. If this guy escapes, you are number one target.
It's coming for you.
In this case, I can see why they wouldn't fear beating up Superman Because he's not that kind. He's not that kind of person.
He'll make excuses for them that they're following orders.
Yes.
No, so he's not that kind of person. Yes, but he's still.
He's not petty.
He's not petty, but he's still all powerful.
Yeah, but I'm saying people say that.
Like you are relying, you are trusting his good character.
Yes. Yes.
I'm like, I'll be afraid.
I will not.
That kid is one that I'll put it money.
Yeah.
It causes all the problems.
It causes intervention, yeah.
The kid.
Yeah. I think he shouts Superman. And that's this kid here. I think that's the voice.
And that's the voice Superman hears to intervene, yeah.
And I says, you know what, I can't
that goes to another country to intervene.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Not. Accept that.
How strong is the engineer?
What?
How strong is the engineer?
She's not Superman level strong at all.
Definitely, but
yeah,
she's a super being.
Yeah.
In the comics, she's mainly made of nanites.
Yeah.
So make of that what you want. I don't know how. So
I'll go get him for you.
The camera walk.
Oh, I don't get that. I froze it. The way it's source of the air. I mean, Superman. You have to have great flying scenes for a good Superman movie, and I think we're going to get a few in this film. I'm liking it. But I was going to say about the Kents, the Mark Kent.
Yeah,
they're unique versions of that I've not seen before. They're that proper farm folks.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's good. Yeah.
That swatting, I loved it.
I know you loved it a lot. Yeah,
I loved it. He's never looking. He's never looking. I bet
very smug. Yeah.
I wish I did not. I wish I hadn't paused on this because
Why?
now I can see what I can see. This is after this. This is the same scene where Superman intervened in the war.
Yeah,
the soldiers and everything.
The soldiers and
you look at now they've come to arrest him. Who told you to come here? They called.
Good point. Good point. Yeah.
Also, I didn't notice this before. He's in Green Lantern costume here.
Mm-hmm.
He's not in the team costume.
Oh,
this is Green Lantern.
No,
costume.
I know that's the Green Lantern, but I think it's the same team costume.
No,
it's not. When the Green Lantern logo.
No, when all three of them were in the air. No, it's not the same thing. He wasn't wearing green.
Oh, where was it?
Where with Mr. Terrific and Dr. No, you have to go back.
Accept that.
You have to go back.
Yes, I will not.
Go back again. One
become the focal point of the entire world's conversation.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is it?
It looks like the same.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Oh, yeah,
it looks like the same costume. Yeah, it's the same costume.
Same costume. Yeah.
Okay.
I cleaned your boots. I'll go get him.
Right. This is Cat, right? That was
Cat Grant. Yeah.
What was the background? I could not pause it to get what was in the background that she's doing.
Superman flying fast.
Oh. Is that Ahmad's character?
Ahmad character.
Yeah. Okay. And also, my favorite scene there is Superman and Clark and Jimmy just goofing around. I like that a lot.
No, just before Cat. Yeah.
Before Cat.
Yeah.
No, you'll see them when it was playing in the cup.
Yeah. Them just goofing around. Yeah, that was just fun.
That's the same scene from William Engineer there.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If I'm living in Metropolis and I'm familiar with Superman,
he
zooms up into the sky.
I'm not staying around.
And comes flying down feet first. and you're there taking selfie. I'm running in the opposite direction.
Wait, was it feet first?
Different scenes.
Was it
It's
coming
not the
down feet
same.
first?
No, you think it's different scenes? I think it's the same scene.
I think it's different. They are celebrating too much for it to be the same scene. That is, I hope.
No, they might be celebrating he's not dead. Then he went up. It looked like he was going to get some sun.
You have a dog?
July 11th.
You have a dog?
This logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
The yellow is brighter, but it's the sun.
Oh, you know what? It's the sun. You know,
Yeah.
It's
the sun.
Until you mentioned it, I did not notice that.
Oh, I didn't notice that either. That's
yeah,
good.
So it's a different yellow. That's what I noticed about it for the first time.
You know what's annoying me? In a good / bad way. As a kid, one of the hardest things was how to draw the Superman's logo.
That S, and it had the hole at the had that hole at the corners.
Exactly. The supervisor, I'm not thinking I wish I had this, because this I'm sure could get a lot easier.
Yeah.
It's easy to draw this, yeah.
Yeah, it's easier to draw this than the other one. Yeah. Cool. Right, guys. That was the trailer.
So this was filmed for IMAX. So definitely watching in IMAX. Are you watching 3D or just
No,
IMAX?
no, IMAX.
IMAX.
If it's not 3D, I don't watch 3D really, unless I have no choice. Because of cinemas, they won't give you a choice. But for me, this is IMAX. Ideally, Waterloo for me. You know what? When I say Waterloo,
I know Waterloo.
Yeah. It's a first day watch. It's the biggest screen, and I'll be watching it more than once.
Okay.
So
yeah. So we're all in on Superman. No holdbacks anymore. Yeah.
No, there were no holdbacks. We all wanted to do well. So
yes. DC. It's funny. I spend a lot of time slagging off Superman generally, but whenever a Superman movie is coming out, I want it to do well, because he is a character that, in a way, created the genre that I'm so invested in.
Most people.
Yes, and I always have to give him his dues. Yes, it might become a bit outdated, but it's always that symbol of hope. He'll always be that symbol of hope.
He's actually most people's first superhero love.
Yes, and when you're a kid, he's the one you gravitate towards. He's good. There's no doubt.
Yeah,
I'm good. I mean, from there, when I grew up, I'm a good guy. I'm a Boy Scout. I'll always do the right thing. I always say the right. So, and I'm at heart. I know you guys don't agree. At heart, I'm a bit of an optimist. So I do. I have.
Wait, what?
We're just talking. Today we're just talking. Let him keep talking. It's okay.
Okay. Fair enough.
Oh, good. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. So yeah, I'm on board.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So we might need to discuss numbers next week. Predictions for this movie. I know we had some predictions a while ago, but with this trailer out, we might need to revisit.
When Kex, maybe next week we talk about it when Kex back online.
Yeah.
He has the numbers. If we have numbers, he would have recorded what we said. I would like him to replay back what we said, and then we can decide if we want to make any adjustments.
To it.
to that figure. So this comes out July 11.
Yeah.
So why am I doing that? Sorry, guys. Comes out July 11.
Mm-hmm.
FF comes up after then?
Not before.
No, I think it's after. End of July.
I think it's end of July. I thought read what you're saying is what I thought as well. But when I saw July 11, I know FF is not that early in July.
I don't say end, like 2-3 weeks after. So it should be around July 25th.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So in a way, I actually also think now that would be a good thing for
FF.
For FF, yes. I think if Superman does very well, I'm guessing it will. People will be back on the superhero train. Will be given a boost.
Yeah, but it depends on how FF does and how big this movie is. If this movie is big enough, it does so well that it steamrolls past FF, and people just say, you know what, instead
Yes,
of going to go and watch FF, I'll just rather watch Superman again.
So it's 2 weeks after Superman.
Yeah.
25th.
It's 2 weeks
Yeah.
after. Exactly.
So FF has to come correct because like it's a weird the way they set it up is very weird because FF can end up if FF is equally as good, it will cannibalize the audience for Superman.
They were cannibalize, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But if Superman is like way better and that's way longer legs, it's also going to be cannibalizing for FF, except they managed to do the super fantastic thing.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. If they can do kind of super fantastic where they're both praised and people are going and doing double bills or stuff like
exactly.
Yeah.
That'll be the best case scenario.
They both need it.
If someone, they both need it. Yeah. If someone is great, I can see it having a great first 2 weeks already, like making half the money it needs to do in the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
If not more. And then still going on while people then watch it Fantastic Four. But you're right. If Fantastic Four is not that good, people just say, no, go and watch Fantastic, go and watch Superman instead. You understand?
Exactly.
When did we last get a Superman movie?
Man of Steel, 2011.
No, but it was
2013. 2013. Man of Steel.
Okay, when was BVS?
2016.
When was the final Snyder release?
That was during COVID, shortly after COVID.
Okay. No, I'm just trying to see how much time when last saw him on the big screens.
Yeah, but to me, the standard train is so we're in 2025 now.
Yeah.
We've had at least 6 years.
Yeah.
Have we? Oh, unless you want to count Black Adam.
Well, it was just an end credit scene.
We don't count that, please.
I don't count that.
If we're talking Justice League and it's COVID, I can't remember when exactly it was, to be honest.
No, so COVID was the re-release, the main one.
Oh, then it must be around 2019 then.
No, it's more than a year between when that Zack Snyder refilmed and released, because the COVID period
2017.
2017, yeah.
Came out
Okay.
So
the COVID one came out
about a good 8 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good 8 years.
So enough time has passed. I think I don't. Okay.
I while we had a generation, it's funny. Obviously, when I grew up, my Superman was Christopher Reeves. That's the generation I grew up with, and he was Superman for many people for decades. I'm not sure Brandon Routh got the ability to be anybody's Superman because he wasn't given a chance.
No, wasn't. No.
Now, for me, I'm saying this without any backing on this. I want to say Man of Steel was a Superman, not for kids who were there then, almost adults who liked that version.
Yeah, because there was too much time in between the movies.
Yes.
Superman Returns was not well received. It was just one movie. So it was a jump from Christopher Reeves to Cavill.
Yes.
Brandon Routh was just like a stopgap. It's like George Lazenby for James Bond.
You guys are forgetting Tom Welling. Tom Welling was a cultural icon for that entire period.
But we're talking movies, yeah. So
it kind of bridged the gap, yeah.
He bridged the gap, yeah, exactly. Because he ran for what, 8 seasons or what?
10 seasons. 11 seasons or so, yeah.
11, okay.
Yeah. Man, he had a good run, Smallville.
Had a good run. They lost me at the end when everybody started having.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm really happy. I would like. I mean, yeah.
My expectations are still tempered.
We had another topic we're going to discuss. I think we should just postpone that to next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've seen 2 trailers, one from Marvel, one from DC. Now, the one from Marvel is for a TV show. So I don't want to compare apples and pears, but it would be easier to compare IronHeart trailer to the Peacemaker trailer. And
Yeah.
even doing that,
that's still unfair.
DC is still a win for DC, in my view.
No, but that's
Absolutely.
still unfair. You can't compare IronHeart
Okay, what's
to
unfair?
Peacemaker.
Why?
Peacemaker is like the flagship TV show for DC.
Is it what?
IronHeart is like the flagship TV show. It's their big statement.
Okay.
It's like comparing the best comparison would be like Daredevil or even some of the
Loki.
WandaVision, Loki kind of show. So
Okay.
yeah. So yeah, I'll give because I really want IronHeart to be, even if it's up to Daredevil quality in terms of story, I'm fine with that. But yeah.
Okay. Maybe
But,
so.
yeah. But I think that's a good place to end the episode today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very good place. Well done, DC so far. Well done, James Gunn so far. Please do not disappoint me. Do not let these guys come and laugh at me that I got carried away.
Yeah, we look forward to that particular movie, and
I've not bought a Superman top in ages. I'm in the mood to buy a new one.
Not just the top, I'm getting
calm down.
I'm getting the posters for it as well. So yeah, looking forward to this.
You people calm down.
Yeah.
No, we refuse to this.
And then we wait for the inevitable spin-off Gagana movie that should happen afterwards.
Okay. Yeah.
You want to say a goodbye before I start waxing lyrical about Gagana?
Yes, please. Yes, exactly. Guys, good night. We need to cut that up at this particular time. See you next week.
All right then. See you guys next week. Thanks, Kex, for coming to do the intro.
Before you go, that's the logo they're using behind you.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. But instead of the black, the sun.
Yeah, these goals. Yeah. It's the calm logo.
Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, exactly.
Cool. All right, guys. Thanks for listening once again. And yes, I'm a very happy man, and I'm signing off, and we'll see you later.